Good morning, friends. Today we'll discuss about secure socket layer. So we know that whenever web browsers are there, we know that, right? Web browser and server. Wherever you want to request any domain name, it will fetch from the server. So we want to understand that whenever we send some information through web browser, maybe in terms of what we consider as some credit card passwords may be there, account information may be there, any confidential data. So we don't have any proper security. The intruder maybe we can consider as can get that information. So one way to secure this by using secure socket layer. So what it will do is that it will encrypt that link between the web server and browser, and whatever data that is sent and received between these two entities, it will make a private as well as it will free from attack. So there are number of ways are there by which this SSL will operate. So what techniques it will apply, that we know that again we will see in techniques in next few slides. So really, do we need websites to be secure? Yes. So if we need that websites to be secure, so SSL certificates give the solution to it, right? So user data will be secure whatever we transmit using our browser, as well as it will verify the particular website whether really it is authenticated website or not, or we can consider as the owner of that website is what we want the data from that website, which is authenticated website or not. It will verify the ownership, we can consider, right? As well as sometimes the hackers may create some fake websites by which the mm, browser, whatever the customer or the user will use the browser and connect to that server. So by it will give some information, is a secure information or a confidential information, which should not be understood by somebody, or it should not be received by intruder third party. But in this, if that hacker will create his own website of same domain name, so we can't identify, and we may click on it and we submit the data. So SSL certificate will provide the solution. So that what will happen if user will see that the website is secure by maybe we will see the HTTPS or the URL bar is green in color, as well as it is showing some logs. So you will understand that user may consider that your website is more secure. So there may be no loss of data, or we can consider as the hacking will not happen to our data. Right. Then if we want this particular certificate, because there are number of companies are there, they will provide this SSL certificate. So there is some process to get the certificate from that particular authorities. So we have to send the request to this particular certifying authority. That certifying authority will check our information, whatever domain name may be there, and all data it will check and issue the SSL certificate, right? So that whatever we generate the what is certificate signing request, we can consider CSR by that particular client to that CA, which is encrypted, and which will contain the information like owner or organization name. Owner name is, for example, you want to make your particular website secure, so maybe you will give your name or company's name, then what domain name you are using for that particular website that you want to secure, make secure, then from which country or region, state you are sending this request, locality, your email, your address, and you will send your public key and private key. will be decrypted by that particular certifying authority. So that public key will be included in that certificate, right? So at the time when exchange will happen, when we see the protocol, that time that particular decryption will occur by some different algorithms we will study. The CSR is more important to get that particular what you can say SSL certificate from CA. So we understood that certifying authority is what the certifying authority is a trusted third party. Actually, it is a third party issues the certificate, manages your public key, and whatever encryptions we are using, encryptions we should use while sending and receiving the data between this browser and server. And then it will issue the unique certificate, which should not be again you can consider the domain name whatever we assign. That domain name should not be again replicated, or it should not be again given the same domain name to the other person. So that is also important. So the certified authority is very important in the SSL certificate issue. There are number of authorities are there who will issue this by uh, taking some charges yearly, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. So according to that, they will charge you, and they will provide that for the SSL certificate. So there are number of authorities like Geo Trust, Komodo, DGT certificates, certain Rapid SSL, Symantec, Global Sign and Trust. Like this number of authorities are there, they will issue this particular certificates. So this is what where we can consider as the certifying authority, where these two public keys which are generated and which are we can consider as they are inserted into our certificate by that particular certifying authority. So at the time of communication between the what consider end user and your server, so this decryption will occur. Then when we go into the detail that different types of SSL certificates are issued by these authorities. It is not like that once what type of level of security you want from this SSL certificate. So according to that, the certificates are issued. If you see that the first one is a domain validated. It is again we can consider lowest level of trust, where it will see that the domain name should be unique, and it will see that verify the owner site and issue that particular SSL certificate to that particular company related to that only for domain we can consider, right? Then second one is organizational evaluated. This is a second the again second level of we can consider as certificate is issued to the company that here some more information is validated, like certified authority will check your information like organization, your location of company, then your domain name. So it is somewhat again it take a time, because at this level they will check at some more deeper level to give you that particular organization validated certificate. So this is the second level of certificate. And this is the third level of certificate, where extended validation. Extended validation is the most we can consider the highest level of security is provided to your website. So we can consider various. You can see that information they will check, like documents they will check. Right, again they will review your whatever request thoroughly related to your domain names may be there, right? And then they will confirm that really you are the actual applicant, right? So they will check in their database also related to your company as well as related to your domain name, every information. So we can see that the URL bar will contain the lock, and the company's name is listed in a green color. So this is also one extended validation. You can see that in our SSL certificate issue. So if you look at these images, we can find where instead of HTTP it is HTTPS. Yes, will specify that it has to the certificate related to this domain name. so it is a secure compared to HTTP. Then another we can find this particular lock we can find here. This lock will also show that your whatever you are getting that checking the getting that information from that website is not fake, it is secure, right? And then we can see that green light we can find, this is also one way to show that it is secure. And sometimes in extended validation if you see that sometimes, or we can consider in extended validation it will give the company name also on that particular URL. So like this, more securities we can see whenever we open in the browser. So if we have this HTTPS or log or this particular company name with green color by URL bar, so we should consider that the website is more secure as well as authenticated website. So we can find. So once the SSL certificate is issued to that particular client, so he will install that particular in his on his web server related to that particular SSL certificate. It will give some files and then it will run that files, download that files on his web server, and he'll get that particular what is certified. So that SSL certificate contains a person, organization to which he is issued certificate, and which agency has issued this certificate, that authority information you can find, issue dates, expiry date, then as well as the public key, and then private key, we know that it is secret. That public key will be there at the time of information exchange, that it will decrypt by using that private key. So like this information our SSL certificate contain. So this is related to the secure socket layer, which will provide uh, better level of security. Now it is now the term is changed. It is now TLS, transport layer. We can consider security, because previously that particular Netscape has developed this SSL. So now it is what we consider as the now Netscape is not involved in this now TLS, transport layer security, now which is again standardized by the IETF, you can consider it. So now IETF has now uh, have these different versions we can consider related to this SSL. Now it is not SSL, now it is TLS. So normally we can find, still due to the famous name secure circuit layer, today also people will tell that it is SSL. Actually now it is TLS. Okay, thank you.